I'm looking at either Jobber or we also have another one called Joist, Joist.
All right, I'll put them in the chat for Mark. Jobber
Yeah.
is what we use now. What we use now.
Then we
Um,
have Joist.
let me go to
So
Joy.
Mark, so how are you? Are you comfortable making phone calls?
Yep. Actually, I'd like to talk to people because the moment if you are going to put me in the room where I cannot talk, maybe I would go crazy.
Okay. Well, we have enough people. Let me show you the org chart now, and then you'll understand a little bit more about what our organization will look like soon. Can you see
Right.
my screen?
Yep.
Okay. So we do have a VA currently from the Philippines, but she due to personal reasons, she is going to be leaving. She's staying part-time for a little bit now to kind of help us transition if we need help with her transitioning to the role that would be here, which is what you're applying for. Estimator, because she does estimating and social media.
Social media, yeah.
And then she also helps us with the scheduling. We use another tool called Workyard. That's how we schedule the people that go out to do the work, which are these people here, these groups here. So right now we have a total of 5 people. The Wood Brothers has 3 people. They're subcontractors. Then we have Josue, who's a subcontractor, and Denny, who's a subcontractor. We have another opening for another subcontractor. And we have an opening for a crew foreman that they will report directly into for the installation part of things, right? But this assistant, this VA position, estimator position will help with the scheduling, etc. Then we also have another opening, which we're interviewing for, and this is for chief of staff that will help to monitor everyone because right now Robert's the one doing that, and it's way too much. He can't focus enough, and he can't do the strategic things like meeting the customers, selling, closing the jobs, that kind of stuff,
Yeah,
right?
and I get phone calls every day for customers that want me to come out there, but I can't go out there because I just don't have the time in the day to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so again, we're interviewing for this position. It's going pretty well. We have one more interview tonight, and then this is the position that you're interviewing for. So basically, we're looking for these 2 positions to start next week, Monday. Yeah.
What's your schedule like? If you should be able if you should start next week Monday, is that a problem?
No, I do
Okay.
not
Okay.
have.
And then the other problem that the other thing I have to ask is it's we have a 12-hour difference. So does the time difference bother you?
Actually, to be honest, as an engineer, would work. I would like to work on the same time schedule with my client because I don't want to have any miscommunications to be happen because a little miscommunication would rather would have a domino effect later on
Right.
and would give you a greater uh, cost. So
Yeah.
I'm okay working
Sorry.
with the 12-hour difference.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we have to have that based on the business that we do. And
Yeah.
when we need to speak with the client, it's during the daytime, Eastern time. We just run into the burnout that happens after like 6 months to a year when they've signed up saying, "Oh, we're good, we won't have a problem," and then they start saying, "Oh, we're getting sick because we're tired," and
Not
yeah,
enough sleep and all that
and
stuff.
yeah. So that's why
So
in the job posting, I stress over and over again, must be willing to work within this time frame consistently without fail. We do give an hour break in between, but
okay. And we also use for communication we use WhatsApp or what's the phone again, Karen?
Ring Central.
We use Ring Central to do the phone calls, and then we also use WhatsApp as a form of communication between everybody within the organization.
Right. Yeah. So we need to really understand your commitment to be able. Have you had the experience working in the USA before you said? I
Actually,
always ask everyone that.
yeah, most of my work in the US time zone. So basically, I stay late in the evening, going to the dawn until dawn, working with my previous clients.
Okay. Yeah, I think you did say you prefer working at night. I think is what you
Yeah,
told me about.
because it's cool and cozy sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine.
we have to be quite frank because that's what we've experienced. Love the people from the working from the Philippines, but we just struggle with them realizing the night shift is too much for them
Right,
Actually, that
and
depends
productivity
on the
falls off.
mindset of those VA because right now they are what falls to their mind is that what the social media is telling them that you could find a job that um totally you can work during the day or you can work during your free time. But in the construction industry it's different. And I've been working
Mhm.
in the construction industry and a little miscommunication would literally drags everything to
right,
its downfall. So I don't want that to happen on your side, and I don't want
Mhm.
also to happen this over my entire employment because this is my bread and butter. So perhaps I have to give myself my best version. So if I have to do a split, I will split for this job.
What does a split mean?
Um, you split your legs on the floor.
Oh,
Let me rephrase that. If you want me to do a backflip, I have to learn backflip.
flexible. Yeah, you're flexible.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. What range of salary? Because normally I ask in person because I know sometimes you might put one thing on online jobs, but it might be a different range in terms of your hourly rate.
Actually, I would prefer your budget for this one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, in all fairness, we really are fair when it comes on to compensating people for their time and their work. And if we're growing, we want you to grow with us. So we usually go above and beyond, really, really competitive because we do pay the Philly Health, the SS Health, all that stuff. We reimburse you some funds each week to help to cover that, and then we also do that 13-month prorated as well. So on what we've had so far, it's usually comes out between the about 700 range to start per month, 700, 750 to start per month, and then we usually assess it and then try to give more. We
And
also give some of the US holidays that are paid. Like the main holidays that we take, we pay for those, even though you don't work. And then we give the hour break, like I told you, in between your work shift, your time.
upon
So,
hearing that you are giving the benefit for SSS and other
mhm,
Philippine government thing, how much
mhm.
do you totally uh give all in all?
How much we give all in all?
Yeah,
With all that together, I would say the person that was with us right now, she was at about 200 each week.
200 each week.
200 to each week, yeah.
Yep. That's a great
And if you
also.
work extra hours, obviously that will be factored in too.
Yeah. Actually, that's a great
Mhm,
deal. To start with
mhm.
200 an hour. Not an hour. Sorry
Each
about
week,
that.
yeah,
It's 200
yeah,
a week. That's a great deal
each week,
already.
yeah, Yeah, and that includes the SS and the filial and everything, the 13 prorated and all that stuff, the 13 month.
Yep.
Uh-huh. How does a 13-month prorated? I just put it in there, but it's the last for the end of the year you get a month, right?
Actually, there is 13-month and then another 14-month pay that was here that was practiced here in the Philippines. But over my entire career working in the
Mhm.
freelance, I really don't ask those because
Right.
um it's to be fair with you. I think you don't have that on your side. So I want to
Mhm.
align everything on that how you do the math on your side. So and it would be more easier for you.
Yeah, yeah. I just calculated and then I just put it into the hourly rate. So then each week you're literally getting some of that. So we don't wait until the end of the year, the 12th month, and then give you that extra. Maybe we should, because that might motivate, people to be here longer than a year or something. But yeah, yeah.
Maybe sometimes I have to be honest in Philippines, the 13th month pay is the only reason that they are holding to work with the company. After they receive the 13th month pay, they would
They're
go.
gone.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
gone.
yeah,
So
All
yep.
right.
Yeah, I can
Um,
see that. How long, for the company, the last company that you worked with full time, how many years were you there with them for?
I worked with them for 2 years.
Okay.
okay. So, what was the reason for leaving?
Actually, I was planning to take my PMP exam. Have you
Oh, I
heard
am a
about that?
PMP actually. I forgot to mention that.
I was planning to
I-
take my PMP, so I had a work break, a career break. So, but then I really don't have the chance to push through with it
Mhm,
because I have a little confident on taking the examination. So that's the reason I just after having my career break, I continue working with. I continue looking for a job.
mhm. Okay. Yeah, the PMP is a good certification to have, but that doesn't mean that you can work with project management skills, even without it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
though it
Yeah.
is a
And
good thing you having the PMP certificate because it would give you an edge on applying um for the position,
mhm,
and that's I have been looking for my career growth. So yeah,
right, right. Yeah, I did it while I was working, so it definitely can be done.
yeah,
It
that's
definitely
right.
can be accomplished. Yeah. And just to add, I work in corporate America. So I help Robert from like the interviews, the hiring, I do the payroll, I help with strategic planning and stuff like that. But on a day-to-day, like literally every morning at 7 a.m., Robert will have a call have a meeting with the VA and then the chief of staff to discuss the plan for the day or things from the day before or things like that. So he's got a kickoff morning meeting every morning on Google Meet. Yeah. Yeah. So and I am on the WhatsApp group. So I see everything that goes through there. I have access to the email too. So I see some of those. We do use one email everybody will have access to so they can see what's going on within the emails. And then yeah, like I'm very, very active on WhatsApp, and so I'm very reachable. And Ring Central, like Robert said, is the phone service that we use so you guys can communicate with clients here. And then also within the Jobber CRM, you have the ability to text to and between you and the clients as well, the customers. Yep. Okay. Do you have any more questions for us?
Yeah, I do have a little bit question. With the Nikki Segaya, your
Which
current
one?
Nikki, the
Uh-huh.
administrative
Yeah.
assistant. Yep. How long
Mhm.
did she been working with you?
1 year.
1 year exactly.
And the
1 year.
VA before that was 1 year. So that's why I'm starting to wonder if there's a trend.
Um, Maybe because what is happening right now in the Philippines is that they are taking jobs multiple in a multiples
Mm-hmm.
setup. So
I, well, I don't know if that's the case because you said it's a health
Yeah,
issue.
she's saying she has a health issue.
It's
So
a health issue, right? So so that's the reason.
yeah, but the person
So
before it also said it was a health issue, right? Because her son was always having to go to the doctor, which is true. So she had to take off work a lot.
right.
Yeah.
the,
So
are they
I
from
don't know.
Manila?
No, Nikki's from Bagua City, and the one
Baguio.
before was from General Santos.
Ah.
Yeah, Bagua City and General Santos. Yeah. So that's up north, right?
Um, the other one in General Santos is quite near to my province,
Mm.
and the Baguio is on the northern part of the Philippines.
Okay. So what I remember from General Santos, they would get a lot of earthquakes. Do you get a lot of earthquakes too?
We do had an earthquake coming from them.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had this massive fault line, and whenever the earth shakes up, ours also
Mhm.
shakes up, but we had a
Oh,
little intensity
okay.
comparing to what they have.
So then, yeah, they would get really bad earthquakes. So that was another
Okay.
thing too. How's your internet? What's your internet speed?
I have prepared for this one because most of the time we do had some internet interruptions. So I do provide myself a generator set along with my Starlink device. So
Oh, you
that
have Starlink. That's a good
yeah,
thing.
because most of the
Okay.
time, um, those are the reasons basically that I cannot work. One is the internet is down. Second, there's a calamity, and so I have to invest in myself if I really have to continue working. So that's the one of the reason I bought these devices.
Okay, that's great. That's great that you did that. Okay.
So are you working? Oh, you're on Starlink right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, with Nikki, even if she's not feeling well, like today, she's not feeling well, even though she's down to part-time this week to kind of phase in and help us transition, or phase out and help us transition. But even if that's the case, we have some manuals that were prepared before she even got here that
Hmm.
are helpful guides. And like I said, you're very smart. So is the other people that we're interviewing for the chief of staff position. So with
We'll
meeting with
figure it out.
Robert and me around, we'll figure it out and get it together. For as far as social media, the pictures, we have them all on Google Drive and videos and so on and so forth. And the guys, as they do their installation and they make progress, they send us
Just send us
images
pictures.
or videos in WhatsApp. So you'll be a part of that WhatsApp group and so on and so forth too. But yeah, we're definitely looking for these two positions to start on Monday, just to give you enough time to get settled in, like get yourself together and then hit the ground running on Monday.
Yep.
Exactly.
So this chief
Yeah.
of staff position is a virtual position.
Yes. Yes. Virtual too, most likely from the Philippines as well. But that's yeah, that comes with more leadership, managing teams, working with difficult scenarios, that's the level that we're looking at for that person. And we're talking to people that will have to have some knowledge of what the administrative person is doing as well, because you can't manage someone if you don't understand some of what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
Any
So,
questions?
yeah, any
Yeah.
more questions? And you can email me too, because you have my email address and you can reach out to me too on
I
online, Jonathan.
actually I was about to email you using your email because
Mhm.
the way you send on onlinejobs.ph is that there is another copy coming from onlinejobs.ph that was CC to your email. So I was hoping to send you an email perhaps without going to
Directly.
directly to
Mhm.
onlinejobs.ph.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. You could send it to me directly.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. All right. So we'll reach out to you either tonight or by tomorrow morning then
Yeah.
with more information.
Yep.
If that works for you too. And
Yep.
then like I said, Monday would be the start.
Yep. Thank you for that. I also have another suggestions. If you do, if ever you would choose me,
Hmm.
um, if you're going to send me the information, can you send me also the file that or the manual that you're referring
Yeah.
earlier?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah. Yeah,
we'll
you
send you. We'll
yeah,
send you the link. I'll send you a link to it.
Yes, so
yeah.
that I could study it later on, and then whenever I am going to start by Monday, I would explore the world.
No,
No,
no
no, no.
problem.
I would
Yeah.
explore your world later on.
Yes,
Right.
because Google
Right. Right.
My
Right.
Business, if you go to Google My Business, you'll see a lot from us and it will take you to other places, the reviews, the website, all that
Mhm.
stuff.
If you
We
type
built, yeah, our
type
website is
type the,
still
type the company name. Just type the company name in, and
mhm,
then
Yeah.
you'll see everything there. The Instagram posts are there. The Facebook posts are there. Um, the Google My Business posts are there. So
mhm.
we do post on. Like I said, we post twice a day. It's two posts per day on Google My Business, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, yeah, YouTube. YouTube once a week.
Yep. Let me
Yeah.
just go on later on with
Right.
I'm gonna search all of your social media platforms and try to search for the keywords that
Right.
list for the company and for the posting.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And
Mm-hmm.
then that's how we build stuff on there, right? And then my biggest thing is interaction and trying to capture. We're trying to capture audience. So how do we the biggest task is going to be if you should start on Monday, the biggest task is how do we capture the audience
The
for the business
engagement.
the audience for the business that we're in,
And how
right?
do we keep them engaged
And
and
we
get
keep it
them
exactly.
engaged?
We want to keep them
Yeah.
engaged. We want to keep that's one of my main focus, right? Is to try to get that like on YouTube they say hit the subscribe button. I want her to hit the subscribe button on every time they see a video or a posting of us. I want somebody to say, "Hey, that's what I want to do. I
Yeah.
want to remember those people."
Did I see, Mark, where in your portfolio you had like your results with engagement? I saw something like that. I don't remember if it was from you.
I haven't
It
also
doesn't
that.
it doesn't
Yeah,
matter,
but
Karen. But I mean,
No, I was just
yeah.
wondering.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
I did had.
Yeah. Yeah, the
all
only
right.
thing I was gonna add is that we built a brand new website, but the hosting service that we transferred it to hasn't
That
fully
messed it up.
migrated all the files. So you're not what you see is not what the beautiful website that we created fully looks like, but there's enough there for you to get an idea of what's going on.
All right, no problem at all.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. And sounds good. Like again, I'm always on my email checking, so you can reach out at any time.
Okay.
Thank you so much, and be
Thank
All
safe.
right.
you. All right. Have a great day. Thanks.
You
All
too.
Appreciate
right.
you
Have a
Thank you.
great
hopping
day.
on.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.